helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister DeBong, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all over the world. Welcome back to another episode of Africans Awake. I am your host, Billions, and I am in the studio today, as usual, with the partner. You'll be giving us some Afro-beat music. I hope you guys are ready to dance. Shake your body. We are living in a chaotic world, everyone more especially in Africa, where there are so many crises going on in different parts of the countries. Back in South Africa, we have a lot of issues concerning xenophobic attack on African people, right? So there are a lot of things, a lot of stories we'll be discussing today. The continent entirely is on fire, and we need to look for ways to counter all these issues. The crisis in South Africa is boiling daily on daily basis. A lot of people, Botswana, Namibia, a lot of African people have taken their people, have evacuated their people from South Africa, and it's not really going well with us. And Nigeria, precisely, they have been in this attack severely. They have attacked Nigerians severely, both their properties, their businesses, and the rest. You see, like I always say, ignorance is the biggest trouble in this case here, because you can't tell me that your black brothers, are pursuing you from their own land, from your own land. Let's say our land, because Africa belongs to African people, right? Despite the European borders that separated us, these borders were created not by African people, but by the European people. You see, today they invade everywhere, take over everywhere. It's not funny at all. So, I will give my brother in the studio some chance to discuss, tell us how was his weekend, and then we'll proceed to the normal conversation of today. So,
thank
Mr.
you,
Emmanuel, you're welcome to the studio again. What's going on?
Well, my weekend was great. It's been intriguing. Thank you for having me on the African Week. It's a nice time to be here, meeting the Part Smarts, meeting you. The atmosphere here is intriguing and the mood is set. We have a lot of topics here we want to talk about and dissect to shine more light and make everybody, wherever you are in the world, concerning Africa, to be awakened when it comes to Africa. We've experienced a lot within our borders, outside our borders. The insecurity here in Nigeria is getting hot and hot by the day. We have professional militias attacking us, terrorists. It's no longer a hidden issue, but it is normal. And here we have our brothers over in South Africa who are being sent back to the country despite being legal, or your status, whether you're legal. And we have a lot of issues being flogged. Especially Nigerians are being attacked. It's being quoted there. Nigerians are the main obstacles and the main people who are fighting.
The main target, the victims.
So they flogged us. The killings, we don't know about the numbers, but even shops that are legally owned are being closed and shut down, and it's not something good out of it. We might talk about it. Nigerians will play with almost everything. We try to bring out sarcasm, make joke out of everything, not to make it serious, no matter how serious it is. But it is serious. The world and Africa at large should know that these things that are being done, it's not good. We Nigerians have large hearts. You can ask people who have been to Nigeria. We don't discriminate. We respect you irrespective of where you're coming from. We love you once you have a color of skin. Even if you don't have a color of skin, we treat you and welcome you as home, because we believe that Africa and Nigeria, it's the cradle of life, where life started.
Yeah.
So we'll be going through topics, we'll be talking about things happening in Africa. We hope you'll be locked in and enjoy your stay.
Yeah, thank you. That was a very good one there. You see, Africa has a long way to go. This is not what our forefathers fought for. And I believe Mr. Mandela in his grave will be so ashamed and will feel so embarrassed in his grave concerning what's going on right in South Africa, because I can't just figure it out in my brain, like in my memory. I'm trying to think, like trying to get what's really going on, like you facing your brother one on one. You see a color of your skin black, and you are
calling him your problem.
You are calling your brother who is a more advantage to you. Who I would say more, like 80% of Nigerians are the one doing business, is selling small stuff, small things. Like most
Running
of the shops, running business, running
Yes.
the economy of South Africa entirely. But you see, it's so pathetic, and the government, they are not doing anything about it, because if Nigeria was good, these people won't travel out, you understand, to get this kind of embarrassment. I call it Afrophobia, not xenophobic attack, because they are attacking, you are African to African. It is better when you travel to Germany, Italy, and you get bullied as a black man.
It's outside the continent.
It's considerable that these people are not the same people like
you've never seen a white man fighting a white man.
Yeah,
I don't
of course. So
they don't do that. European doesn't fight Europeans.
Americans
don't fight Americans.
The tough thing there about our South African people is that it's not all South African people that support this.
Agreed. Those that are educated. Like currently, you have it, and if you check South African economy, their economy is being driven by all other countries in Africa. You have MTN here in Nigeria, you have mining companies here in Nigeria, you have ShopRite. ShopRite had actually left. And you have a lot of companies, like in Ghana, you have them mining, but they don't know that they are the one doing more harm to other people's country than how many Nigerians have a mining company.
South Africa.
Outside Adenuga, how many of us have a telecommunication company?
Mm-hmm.
So you see that they are getting more. At least that
They
was
have
last year.
DSTV,
MTN
they
gained
have
about
GoTV and the rest.
that was last year. They gained about almost 8 trillion.
There's a campaign to boycott MTN, and me, I would say that it is, because it's aura for aura, energy for energy, tooth for tooth, eye for an eye. To me, because you can't treat our black people or your DNA, people that you have the same DNA with.
Your closest ally.
You understand? You treat them like animals, you drive them away from your country. And, it's so funny that they are talking about collecting their jobs, their wives.
They have our jobs. They can find our jobs.
Yeah, and these people, they have, like MTN. MTN is making
trillions of
$45 million annually from Nigeria.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Nigerian users, because this is one of the first telecommunication.
And they've pulled the economy ever since then.
You see DSTV,
same
thing. They are making billions of dollars from Nigeria, GoTV, and the rest. But nevertheless, let's discuss what actually brought us on this show today. We'll be discussing about the arrogancy of democracy. Our democracy is so porous. We just follow the way our colonizers, they left us, because during the colonial rule, which these are the people who brought democracy to us, right? Yes. During their rule here, blacks were not allowed to hold any administrative position in an office. Do you understand? And you won't call that democracy, right? Like I see it as a dictatorship, because you dictate for the people. You tell them, because you say you brought democracy to us, right? And after independence, we are still living as
Slaves.
like slaves,
Semi or pseudo slaves.
and we can't do anything without the European people, without commands from them, So democracy entirely in Africa. That is why you see most of some African countries are realizing that this democracy is not actually what they gave to us that we are practicing, right?
Yes.
Because even them themselves never practiced democracy.
Yes.
They never practiced democracy because what they did during their colonial rule in Nigeria, let me just set Nigeria as a case study here. You understand? During their rule, before they gave up independence, there was nothing like democracy because the black were not allowed to hold any office, any strong office.
It was like supremacy. They took over everything and they were leading over almost everything.
You understand? So then we'll be discussing also about freedom of speech. In fact, these things merge together because freedom of speech also is a concern because back here in Nigeria, you can't criticize bad government. You don't say anything against the government, which is really, really bad and it's affecting the society. Nobody can say.
Of course.
You cannot say anything against the government. Like once you come out to counter the government or criticize, they go after you with police and the TSS. So before we continue this conversation, right? Make sure you hit the like button, share our pages, King and Queen Radio /BrokenStation.com. We are live on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch as well. So hit us up and let's vibe together. I have a very important message for our brothers and sisters in New York City, right? You don't have to worry for your health. If you have health issues, this is a opportunity for you to take advantage of, right? So in New York City, we take care of you. By just living here, you have access to low or no cost healthcare, right? NYC care includes primary and preventive care, medication, mental health service, and many more. Regardless of your immigration status or ability to pay, enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc, or you can call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. The number again is 6466922273. So take advantage of this great opportunity. NYC Care in New York. Healthcare is for everyone, right? So take advantage. Health is wealth. Yeah, back to our conversation right here. The arrogance of African democracy and the rise of perfidious false dictators, right? Mr. Emmanuel, you see, they say we have democracy over. How old is Nigeria now?
Actual democracy has been over 30 years. We're heading to 30 years or over 30 years.
Since when we get I'm talking about independence because that's when
that's about 68.
68.
Yeah, 68.
So you see how far we have gone, and it seems nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. We've transitioned from military regime, from democracy, that is, to military, and now we are back to democracy. And if care is not taken, we are heading to another military regime in Nigeria. You might ask me why I might say that. What we have currently, it's not the government for the people, by the people, and for the people. The present democracy is not for you, it's not for me, it's not for any Nigerian. It's for some specific people. And that is why we say we have pseudo-democracy, or you can just call it autocracy. Autocracy where it is an electoral autocracy where automatically the whole government rests in somebody's pocket. You understand? Some people are being selected. Where you might say they have the election, yes, the whole it's as if they organized the party, they organized everything for a particular program called election, but it's never their results were not based on the election. And here you are, you're having them, they're enjoying themselves, and they don't owe anybody any apology. The government is for their own pocket, their own children, and their immediate concern, that is the people around them. And here you have Nigeria is rich. We're not talking about riches. We have oil, we have natural resources, we have the citizens of Nigeria can be paid if each individual, if the government is for the people's welfare would have been taken care of. But here you are, you have little or no medical medical support, infrastructures, employment rates, insecurity, nothing. Food, there's no food security, there's no food. Everything we are struggling, everything you are doing in this country is, or in Africa, if I may say, and a large brotherhood of Africa, but not all African countries are into this, but a large number of African countries are providing food for themselves. Like, you are your government of yourself. You wake up in the morning, you think about your security, you think about your employment, you think about your earnings, you think about your economy, you think about your welfare, you think that everything is being done by you. If you cannot sit down and the government serve you for a day, it's not there. That is a fallacy here in Africa. Is a fallacy here. You cannot have anything. So you are doing everything on your own. So the government is in somebody's pocket. You understand? So that is the problem we're having to say is a pseudo democracy. It is not actual democracy, because actual democracy is for the people. If look at you that been telling me that I just enjoyed something from the government. Have you ever said you enjoyed anything from the government? The land you have, the housing you have, the water you have, everything you buy, everything you pay for, and you are still thinking of paying tax very soon. So we don't have democracy without pseudo democracy.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for your submission there. You see, my own view, because I grew up, back then when we were going to school, they used to tell us we are the leaders of tomorrow, blah blah blah, and democracy is for the people, by the people, and for the people. You understand? And what we are seeing is the other side of
the shadows.
This is not democracy. Democracy
right.
is not practiced.
It's not practiced.
It's not well practiced in Nigeria, or let's say Africa, in a better way compared to other countries like the UK, the United States of America. These are the people that we learned from.
Yes.
That brought us this democracy. Do you understand? Now, back in our country, like there was election thing on Saturday. Yeah, there was election in Ekiti State, and I watched videos where they were literally giving people money, like face to face. This was not a hidden something. They were paying people, guys, women, both men, yes, giving them 15,000, 20,000 to vote for a particular party. It was not from their will, When you allow, what is democracy? Democracy is like the freedom of
expression.
From
your heart.
Freedom of expression. You choose, like once it is election period, election time, election day, you allow people to
express
themselves, because if you believe in yourself that you have done so well, you have done more, you don't need to influence anybody, you don't need to in fact, people have to campaign for you, right?
Yes.
But the reverse is the case where we have so much bad leaders. We have leaders that are so greedy to a governor of a state that does not care about health care in the state, that has not provided nothing, just looting of national funds and state funds. You understand?
Yes.
You coming back. I saw a video. I said they were paying people 15,000, 20,000 to vote, and some vote as much as they can. Like they were voting. One person might vote like 5 times, 4 times. Do you understand? That's not democracy at all.
So for me, I want to say something.
Yeah.
You made mention of people being given money. That's nobody checking it. Now, in Nigeria, what do they call it? Political office is like a business. You understand? Once they pay those 15,000, those money you're talking about, those people collect that money. They believe they bought those people, and those people are no longer the masters they are meant to serve.
They will never be accountable to anybody again,
so
because
they
they feel
people,
they have paid
those people.
Yeah, they have.
And
not just those people, they have paid for their.
It's a capital,
yes,
capital investment.
like
They've invested, and they are there as a business owner or an entrepreneur to capitalize on that investment and make much more money without concern for the citizens. Here you have, for instance, when a new president or a new leader come into Nigeria or African office, for the first, what they do firstly, they remove judges, they remove generals, they remove a lot of people. It's as if they have
the power. A standing block.
Yes, they can edit the executive, judiciary, and legislative arms of government. Remove people that will be an upstream, but people that will
fix people that will work for them.
So they have the executive sector of the government in their pocket. There's nothing anybody can do. They can come out, shoot somebody, and nothing will happen. They can come out. So we are under an autocracy. You may say autocracy. It's an electrical autocracy. Dictatorship leadership. That because that's the same thing military people do. What's the difference between this present reign and military regime?
The military regime itself is more, to me, my own opinion.
Yes.
They are more even better than this democracy.
Currently,
democracy is not working for us.
We know that military is not better than democracy, actual democracy, but we don't have democracy here. What we have now, all the infrastructures we're enjoying were made during the military regime.
Of course.
So the military regime, I don't know which is coming, and I'm not sure they've removed everybody that can carry out a coup. What you have now is a controlled system of dictatorship. Nobody can say anything. If you say anything, they come to your house, they have your number, they have your phone, they come, they pick you. You cannot do anything. And you cannot point fingers and tell them this. Nobody, if they can share that money, in fact, they can hold everybody at ransom, chase away other political party, and tell only one political party to be the voters. The INEC, the electoral bodies are under them. They are being paid. They are under their payroll. The generals are under their payroll. The judiciary is under their payroll. If you win an election free and fair, they will take you to court because they know they are the owner of the court. So there is no system system or sector of the government that is not under their control. You understand? So we don't have democracy here. You cannot. Your voice is not heard. No matter how you speak, no matter what you say, what we have here is an electoral pseudo autocracy or selection autocracy, or you might even call it just pseudo democracy. It's a pseudo democracy.
There's no two ways about these people. There's no, in fact, the word for our African politicians is they are just liars.
Yes,
like they will just come up during election time to convince us, because what they have been using over the years, we are like fools. Our brain, we are not still. I think most of us, is it that we are not educated enough to understand that? Because I see people who claim they are professors, who went to schools, claim they went to Harvard, they are still supporting this evil. They are not coming together.
The whole system have been hijacked. Educational system have been hijacked. Every professor you see, professor there that is being brought on, what we call it, on the pedestal or on the channels TV or any TV is being paid.
You see them defending.
They are paid.
Government.
It's like paid actors. They are all paid actors. That's what I'll call them. They are paid actors. They are puppets under the government. The government also recruited some set of social influencers of recent to be spokesmen for the government, speaking for the government and
the detriment of other people. You see,
so it's the government is. I will tell you that they don't know what to do, or they are not wise. Nigerian government are very wise. They've gone to countries of the world. They've seen the best things. They've practiced under good people, but they still come back and design a system that favors them, that favors their pocket, favors their children. Africa in general, you have people who are embezzling money. Sometimes you don't even know what they want to use this money for, because money that a whole nation should feed on, that one person will pocket that money, collecting
take
loan,
it abroad, buy houses in Switzerland,
using
Poland,
free healthcare all over the world, enjoying themselves and enjoying what other countries are working for. So it is not it is government democracy here in Nigeria is or Africa is a business. Yes, it is a business. It is one of the most lucrative business. It's not about studying politics or doing whatever. It's about pivoting yourself into politics. Once you can fight, you can struggle and come into politics, you can never be poor. Because no matter your behavior, no matter your character, it doesn't select, it doesn't, since the system is porous, a madman can be your leader. And once a madman can be your leader, a drug addict, a killer, a whatever can be your leader. And once they come into power, the next thing they do is that you can hijack it and do whatever you want to do. I can decide to take all the money that is meant for, and currently
for the public.
Yes, and the law, like lawmakers, presently the laws we have, they are now making laws to favor them. I heard that they come after this present election, the coming people that will come into power will be ruling for 6 years. So you no longer rule for 4 years and contest for another election and go for another 4 years. You just come for one time.
One time,
6 years. So whether you are good, whether you are bad, you embezzle as much as you want to embezzle under the space of 6 years.
Okay, Africa, we need to wake up. You have heard. Honestly, go to the comment section, drop your comment. Tell us where you are from and how your country. Are you in a democratic country where you practice democracy?
Actually,
and how is it working for you? The Kenya people, Botswana, Mauritius, and the rest. Tell us. Go to the comment section and tell us how you are feeling in your country and what's the state of your country. What's the state of democracy? Is it working for you? What's like? Because in total, aside from our borders that these people created for us, because they actually created these borders to keep us separated, to keep us divided, to keep us in shackles, fighting ourselves, like just the way the South Africa, they are fighting their people. It's total foolishness, and this is what these people want. Because as long as we fight ourselves, they are getting paid. They are taking our millions of resources, dollars every day, billions of dollars, our resources away, and we claim. Now, back here in our home, Nigeria, where we claim that we practice democracy, but it's not democracy to our own eyes, because you can't tell me that over 30, we have 36 states, right, in Nigeria, 36 states, including the FCT, Federal Capital. Then we have 31 governors that are under APC. That's the other party, APC governors. Do you understand? So, and the present government, the present president, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is under APC. So there's a tendency that he must win election. Do you understand? Because he has 31 governors, and in those states, if those governors, he has advantage over them. Do you understand? Like the governors under APC are going to bring out their own vote, thousands of votes for the president to make sure the president win. Do you understand? They are trying to make a one party system, which is not fair in a democratic system where we claim that we practice democracy and other parties are not allowed to contest, or express themselves. Do you understand? It is unfair. Like the Nigerian people where we are today is like there's powerful figures that hold this country hostage. Do you understand? It is a must, a do or die affair. Like, I must win this election because you have power and influence. That is not democracy. The other parties are not allowed to even hold conference meetings in some states. They will send talks to fight these people, abuse them, harass them, and the rest. Do you understand? PDP are on the run, and NDC are on the run. Me, I don't belong to no party, right? But as long as you claim we are one and we practice democracy, these people should have their own right because they have rights, to practice, to do their own part, and let it be that the people, because democracy, according to the definition, is democracy for the people, by the people, and for the people. So you allow the people, let people make choices for themselves. Do you understand? You don't force yourself on us. Like other governors in some states will have to mandate their people, force them, including giving them, bribing them with rice,
3 kg
and
of
2,000 naira. You understand? They steal your future, your 4 years. You'll be stranded. That bag of rice they are going to give you within 1 month is finished, and you continue suffering again. So you see, the problem also is from our people, the citizens themselves, because they are not well educated enough to realize that they have a right to make a choice for themselves. With your PVC, you can select who you want to be your governor, who has the interest of the masses at heart. Do you understand? The resources of the state is being governed by one man, taken by one man. You understand? And you are there. There's no school fee for you. You can't go to school. You can't feed. You can't even go to farm.
You are scared of being kidnapped.
There's no security. You understand? Like most of the states in Nigeria here have been under attack. Is this democracy? Some students were taken from schools. Over 46 students, little boys from 5 to 3 years old. They are still in the bush as we speak, about 46 of them. Do you understand? This is not democracy. And
we are not free.
We are not free. You can't even speak. You can't even criticize. That's one of the problems that we have. You can't even come out and criticize and tell the government that, hey, you need to step up again. The military are compromised. The DSS are compromised because the government have bought them. They are in their pocket. Do you understand? The judiciary can't ascertain good judgment. There's no justice nowhere.
No justice.
They can't give justice. The common man, if you are at fault as a common man in this country, you are gone. Right? They will make
Even
sure
you are not at fault as a common man. You don't find yourself in trouble.
In fact, if they find you wanted in any way or the other,
you are gone.
You are gone. Understand? There have been so much protest everywhere.
There's no justice
all
for
the states, everywhere.
No justice for
is this democracy? Democracy that we have almost all the resources in the country, and we are not exporting anything. We are not exporting. We don't have industry. We don't have industry that produces even pencil, slippers. Even the president himself was interviewed, I think, some weeks back in London, and he was telling the journalist there that we don't produce anything. Like, I was wondering. I was trying to figure out, you as a president that has you collect money from IMF, World Bank, you collect aid from different countries,
even at least
from China,
or 5.
You don't have a standard good working factory.
The only factory that works are private.
They are private.
And they have tax load on them.
Of course, that's why if you check it, why is it that ShopRite, even though I don't like them anymore, why did they leave? Most of the construction companies, they left the country because, number one, we don't have steady electricity. You understand? And these people, they work with heavyweight machines that need electrical power supply on a daily. So there's nothing to write home about in this democracy at all. There's nothing to write home about. We can't tell how our country is. There's no industry that produces, only industry that produces what do they call it? Drinks, alcoholics. That's That's all. That's what we have.
And
Pencil.
they're not up to standard.
We import pencil,
Yes.
tomato. We that have farmlands, virgin lands that plant tomato, we don't have machines to process it. We take it abroad,
Ghana.
we process it for us,
Yes.
and send it back, sell it at high cost for us. Same thing with orange.
Pharmaceutical
You go
companies,
to
yes.
places like Benue State, where
You have
they
orange.
have food basket. We call that state food basket of the nation. They have every single thing you can think of, and one of the biggest stuff that they have in Benue State is orange. They have orange, and I can tell you for free that these people don't have a machine, even a manual machine that produces orange juice. But if you go to other countries, Dubai, Switzerland, Poland, that don't have trees, that don't have orange, they don't have seed of orange in their country, but they produces orange juice on a daily.
Yes.
Do you understand? If you want fresh orange juice from the store, you just get to the store. Like in Spain, there are shops there are malls in Spain where if you need orange juice,
Fresh.
orange juice now, and these people are not farmers of orange. That's where I always get mad. Like, we that produce these things, we don't have access, we don't have machines. Do you understand? You go to China,
Vision, it is direction.
the same thing, and you call this same place a democratic system,
Republic. Yes, it's
a
not.
democratic republic,
It's not.
where you can't speak, you don't have
You
freedom
can't
of
even do
speech,
anything.
you can't do anything, you can't say anything, you can't even criticize the government because they will come after you with their DSS and the
I
rest.
once told somebody that the reason why if you have not been arrested or you've not been tried in Nigeria, you've not tried to make it. The moment you try to make it in Nigeria, they check over you. The real check is not that they are scared of you. They want to check, who are you for? Are you for them or you are against them? Once you are for them, you don't have problem. But if you are against them, they load you with a lot of tax, load you with a lot of unnecessary problem and all that. That's the system of the day. Whatever you are doing, you want to rise, they off it, they try to quench you, they try to, extinguish your
They
vibe.
suppress,
Yeah, they suppress
oppress
and
people's.
oppress.
You can't
So
express yourself
you can't
in a
express
society
yourself.
where
Yes, you are not free. And I would say democracy is the government for the people, by the people, for the people. Freedom of speech, you are not free there. You control your words, you control your vibes. When you have a platform to speak, you control everything you are doing. You cannot say the truth as it is. And people that are doing right are being criticized. They are turned into an image of being the devil. That they paint the devil white, and paint Christ black. That's what's happening in Nigeria. You can see white, you can see white, you can see black.
Mr. Emmanuel, someone was telling me that African leaders, they will not see, if I thought that there's heaven, that they will not see heaven.
They are not planning to go to heaven.
And that's
why they are creating
that's-
their heaven here. They are having their heaven here.
It's not funny, anyways. It's not funny. African, there's so much. In fact, the depth of our corruption
Yes.
is so much. And by the time we realize this, because I feel this last election that just passed on Saturday in Nigeria, the state of Ekiti, shows that
we'll be coming
we are back. We are a million times backward, because you can't tell me you are selling your future for 5,000 naira for a bag of rice that will just end within a month, and you continue suffering for over. In fact, see, do you know that our people, we need more orientation? I understand something with our government.
Yes.
I understand. I see now. I can realize a lot of
Why
things
they can
because
manipulate us.
where they can manipulate us. Number one, there is no good school,
Yes.
no no good orientation for the people.
Yes.
No, you can't. In fact, our youth, most of them are not educated. They don't go to school. Most of them, they don't even know how to speak. So once you come, you scope them,
Yes, you
tell them
bamboozle
stories,
them,
you understand?
tell them big lies.
I will tell them lies. Thank
Big
you,
lies.
that's the word.
White
You
lies
tell them
and big lies.
Because Nigerians, they believe in lies. Once you tell them lies, it's the best thing you ever done for them. They will agree and follow you like zombies.
Rather
Whether
than
like
following
zombie,
somebody that's telling
you
you the
understand?
truth is bitter.
People
The
are
truth
still
is
selling.
bitter.
You are still selling your vote. 2026.
I must say that
There's
Nigeria,
no transparency. you can't hold nobody, no government official. You can't hold them accountable for anything.
Yes.
They are
They
not
don't
accountable
have-
for
yes.
anything. You ask for accountability, they lock you up. You ask for transparency, they lock you up. This is not democracy, for God's sake. You understand? And I applaud the government of Ibrahim Traoré, the Burkina Faso president, the Malian president, and the Niger head of state. You know, I so much respect these people. These are the people who are beginning to
Feel sympathy
you understand, to
towards their citizens.
open the minds and the eyes of the African people. You understand, to realize that without IMF or whatsoever, we can survive. You understand? We can live without borrowing, especially Nigerian that has borrowed to the fourth generation. You understand? The Tinubu's name is Lona T, Loni, Lohi. You understand? He has loaned everything. Banditry, loan, electricity, loan, everything, loaning. He has loaned our life, loaned up to our seventh generation as we speak, because bro, it will take a long time. Yes, of course, it will take us
For
a long
us
time.
to come back to the right direction, we have
Like,
lost it. We have, in fact, it's funny.
I keep wondering the day that Nigeria, some people don't want to give up, just the way I don't want to give
Yeah.
up. I always want to say
No, Nigeria is a good place.
Nigeria will be great. Nigeria
Like,
will be great.
no,
But I
let's be
wonder when it will be great, because
Let's set it straight. Nigeria is a very great nation. It's a very great place. But the problem we have bad leaders. If you are annoyed, you want to express yourself, target the leaders. It will never be better with them, whatever they are doing. But Nigeria will be great. We will enjoy the fruit of Nigeria someday, somehow. And I know that a lot of people out there will be wondering what is happening. This used to be one of the greatest. In fact, I don't show Nigeria. Like me, when I was much younger, I never planned to travel out of the country. We had opportunities of traveling out of the country, but I had everything I needed in Nigeria. There was good weather, good agricultural stuff. You have everything. Was so nice, but where did we lose it? Everything we have now is being hijacked. Your education is being hijacked. You cannot. It's not being. If you are brilliant, it doesn't mean anything here in Nigeria that you want to go to school. Academic intelligence is nothing. Whether you have scholarship, you don't have scholarship, it doesn't perform that you end up great. You understand? People have to opt out to look for other solutions. Everything has been hijacked. Here in Nigeria, education is no longer to better the minds of people, give them more information. It's a source of income. It's about payments, how much the school can generate, how much the government is generating from that system. It's not about money, and the money does not have impact on the economy or impact on the society. We don't have factories, we don't have anything, and yet we have people riding cars worth millions, billions.
SUVs,
bulletproof cars,
private
exotic
jets,
cars that are only. We might have some cars that are only 5 in the world. We have Nigerians that might have 2.
Yes.
So what are we talking about?
Yes.
The luxury,
customized cars with
the
their
luxury
names
is
inscribed on it.
It's just government that is favoring some particular individuals. You have 99. What is 99? 99.9 against the 0.9, the 0.1. You don't even have people. You are not sure of your tomorrow here in Nigeria as a Nigerian. And that's why you have Nigerians all over the world. Because instead of me struggling where I know there is no future for me, they move to other places. And you can see that people might be antagonizing Nigerians. People might be against Nigeria. But you see Nigerians are doing well. They are doing well in terms of academics, doing well, opening companies. I've only heard that there's a Nigerian that owns one of the biggest airports in London. It's owned by Nigeria, one of the biggest airports in Nigeria is owned by London. And he has 6 other ventures like that. And these are what we are talking. People that are rising up, people that are working. You have Nigeria. One time, editor of the movie Spider-Man was a Nigerian. You have people working in NASA who are Nigerians. So what are you talking about? We have Nigerians doing well in all over the world.
The globe.
But the problem here in Nigeria, in their own land, the future has been taken, has been hijacked, and is still being taken. You said loans. Loans for what? What is the essence of collecting loan and servicing your ego, buying cars, servicing political office,
sharing the money within
bags
themselves.
of dollars within themselves?
Senators are taking millions of dollars.
Instead of collecting loan to build companies, build factories,
the coastal,
open up employment for people, fighting
highway
insurgency in the country. You have people that, providing it doesn't concern them, their parents are not dying, they've secured their future, many of the children that is outside the country. Even the supporters of all this Boko Haram terrorism, the people sponsoring it, their children are not in the country.
Of course.
Their children are outside the country.
If your child is attending a secondary school, let's say a government secondary school, see that is where is our where we find
And
problems.
that is the only problem I
These
have.
people who are serving us, these are our civil
Yes.
servants. These people, we put them in positions
Yes.
to take care of this the citizen.
Yes.
You understand, with our tax paying money, because this is our common wealth.
Yes.
It's a national cake
Agreed.
that belongs to everybody. Do you understand? But because of greed and some powerful forces from both outside and both the international and local powers, that has put the people in these harsh conditions
Agreed.
that they don't, as even in these harsh conditions, they don't want you to even to talk, to breathe. You understand? You can't say anything. Do you understand? I want to say this before we go for a break. We don't have democracy in Nigeria, in fact, in Africa. And I would suggest that it's my suggestion. You have your own. Go to the comment section. Everybody has his own opinion. And I'm just saying, yeah, I'm for real now. I'm just for real. I'm saying what is in my heart, right? Because you can't continue doing same thing often and expect a different result.
Yes.
Do you understand? So democracy is not for Africa. We have our own way of rulership, of leadership. Do you understand? These people are not leaders. They are just bloodsuckers for God's sake. Do you understand? They are just there for their pocket. They don't care what the next man is feeling.
Their impact on the society.
You can see
they don't care.
how everywhere is being full of kidnapping, and the government are not doing anything about it. And they say there are some rumors, because in every rumor there's atom of truth there. The rumors are roaming around that they want to Islamize the country, even though I don't believe in Islamization, because these people are just using that force to paint. They're just using that thing to paint a narrative. Do you understand? Because if you're talking of Islamization, I will tell you for free on this radio that 80% of the people that have been killed so far are Muslims.
Agreed.
Do you understand? Because this
It's a faction. Yes, it's a faction.
you understand? So there are some group of people who don't want peace at all in the entire world. We have Jinam, ISWAP, and the rest. So democracy is not for us. We need a leadership, a very functionable leadership that will take us to where we want to go. Because we don't produce anything, toothpick, we don't produce. We spend about $18 million importing toothpick. 2016, I don't know as of now. As of 2016, you can go fact check it. As of 2016, we spent $18 million importing common toothpick. And this, I didn't say it. It was the Minister of Agriculture that said this. Do you understand? I would do.
Yes.
I think I would do something. Yes. Thank you. I would do it. You understand? So he said it. You can go and verify. We spend $18 million annually.
And we have the everything.
You understand? That I just, bro, you can't figure out this kind of thing now. Like, so we are going for a quick break, and we'll be coming back. We'll continue our conversation when we come back. Before we go, I would like to tell you to check on sisterdubong.com. We are living in a chaotic world, and you don't have
you need to concern about yourself.
You need to check out for yourself. You need to be spiritually minded in this world. A lot of us are going through different problems, right? Might be feeling some challenges, a lot of challenges, finding it difficult to get married, frustration, depression, and the rest. I advise you to search for sisterdubong.com. Her name is Zina Pelin, aka Sister Dubong, the African spiritual reader. You can hit her up on 718-253-7273 for a spiritual horoscope. for your personalized cosmetic horoscope reading, search for Sister Du. Go to your Chrome or Google, search sisterdubon.com, and you will see all spiritual prayers there. You select, if you are in depression, you are frustrated, you find it difficult to navigate this world, like I said from the beginning, each and every one of us has problems. You have maybe your immigration problem, you're in the US, you are facing immigration problems and the rest, or your brothers and sisters are in prison and you find it difficult to get them out, meet Sister Dubon, the African spiritual reader today, and get your spiritual horoscope and reading, right? So we'll be going for a short break and we'll leave the department to give us some beautiful music, shake your body, tie your shoelace, make sure you are strong and let's shake it off. Let's shake all these trouble, yeah, understand? And don't forget to check on, for those of you who are in New York City, don't forget to take advantage of this great opportunity. In New York City, we take care of you by just living here. You have access to low or no cost health care, right? NYC care includes primary and preventive care, medications, mental health service, and many more. Regardless of your immigration status or ability to pay, enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc, or you can call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. I repeat again, the number is 6466922273. So we'll be back in a twinkle of an eye, right? Stay tuned and enjoy. Bye. Peace and blessings.
The true original African reader and advisor, has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Dubon, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
Yes, my people. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. I go by the name DJ Pat Max, and you know what time it is. This is Africans Awake, and I have with me in the studio Billions. Big shout out to Billions, and I'm on the ones and two. I go by the name DJ Pat Max, and I represent for King and Queen Radio. And I'm sending big shout outs to all of you. Good morning to everybody listening to the sound of my voice. Big shout out to everybody tuned in to this show, Africans Awake. It happens every Tuesday morning. 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 7 o'clock in the morning in West African time. We are active, we are here. So I'm sending big shout outs to each and everybody watching this show, listening to this show live, and this is a Coachella week, and we had a great Coachella weekend, and the likes of Justin Bieber, Whiskey, Thames, Davido, Central C, and other beautiful US artists. They were on attendance, and it was very, very massive. It was very, very great. And big shout out to everybody listening to King and Queen Radio from Asia, Africa, America. I don't know what continent you're listening to us from, but big shout out to you for supporting us. This is King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and I'm sending big shout outs to my boss Zina Perlin, and also big shout outs to all the staff of King and Queen Radio. Big shout out to you, the fans. Big shout out to you, the listeners. I go by name DJ Pat Max, and I'm spreading love and vibrating love with you out there. I'm going to play good music. So I want you to sit tight, enjoy the show, and if you have whatsoever you want to advertise your goods and your services, you want to promote your music with us, just call us at this number at 718-253-7273, and we're going to respond to you. I go again, 718-253-7273, and also you can write us on our email at africanreader@aol.com, and we're going to respond to you as soon as possible. And I'm going to play good music. So this one is titled Sorry by Justin Bieber. And I want to say big shout out to Justin Bieber for always celebrating African music. Big shout out to Justin Bieber for, for loving, trying to push the sound, the African creatives, and also pushing the sound. A lot of people love his music, and I also love his music. King and Queen Radio, we love his music, and I want you out there to share this live, share this station, kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, and also don't forget to look up sisterdubone.com, and God bless you.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my honesty. You know I try, but I don't do too well with apologies. I hope I don't run out of time, cause someone call a referee. Cause I just need one more shot, have forgiveness. I know you know that I made those mistakes maybe once or twice. And by once or twice I mean maybe a couple of 100 times. So let me redeem on myself tonight. Cause I just need one more shot, second chances. Yeah. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Take every single piece of the blame if you want me to. But you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. But I go, and then you go out and spill the truth. But can we both say the words and forget this? Yeah, is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now?
DJ leave your heart to me. Fire, baby. Baby, no do me. Pasa, baby, don't leave me go.
Give your heart to me. I'm not gonna let you go. Baby, no do me. Pasa, baby, don't leave me go.
I go there, body like skin tight. Say you go there by my side. Till the end of time, we go there tight. Yeah, say you go there with me.
Baby, I go do your body like skin tight. Why you go there by my side? Till the end of time, we go there tight. Say you go there with me. Yeah.
Say you the only one for me. Baby, can't you see?
Body like skin tight. I go there, your body like skin tight.
You go there with me. You the only one for me. Baby, can't you see?
Body like skin tight. I go there, your body like skin tight. You go there with me.
Hey, hey, my baby.
Baby,
Hey, hey, sweetie.
Sweetie,
Hey, 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 my baby. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. When you see me and I see you, baby girl, say my head they touch the night. Oh,
get up, get up, get up, get up. Come touch me tonight. When you see me and I see you, baby boy, now I need your love tonight.
say I don't need your love, oh night. Say you got me, oh night. Say never leave me, oh night. Say you got me, oh night. Me all night.
No separate, no side. Are you single with it or you just joking? I had a split Friday but no smoking. In the room with him, so I said just something. We should just go out and we should blow something. Like, what's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh.
What's good, what's poppin'? Just like, what's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh, what's good, what's poppin'?
Yes, I'm single, but I'm not joking. Cause I'm scared you gon' leave me broken. Even when I hesitate, stuck in my ways. Would you let me be or is you controlling? I said that we should chill and kick back.
And advisor has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister DeBong, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
Okay, welcome back, Africa. Welcome back, America. Welcome back to the second segment, right? Mr. Emmanuel, I hope you enjoyed the music.
I would thank
The department, is on fire.
The whole atmosphere was electric.
Check out the department on all platforms. It's one of the best DJ on this King and Queen radio station, right? We have a lot of DJs, so the department is one of the best DJ, and it's worldwide. It's global DJ. Don't play, right? Yeah. So we are back again with our topic. We just finished talking about democracy, how they have been lying to us, and the rest. They give us stories upon stories, promises upon promises, same promises. They will promise us today during election time. They will give us electricity. They will do good roads, good hospitals. After 4 years, nothing. Sham.
It's just like deceiving us.
When they want to come again, the same thing. It's like they are modus operandi. They have been using this
model. It's just like a model.
Yeah, they have been using this form.
Yes.
But like for people like we who know, that's why most of us. Sometimes I feel like it's a waste of time going to vote because you can't go and vote and your vote does not count. Like what just happened recently in Ekiti, it was a sham election. You understand? Election for the people who owns the power. Do you understand? They don't allow people to choose who they want for themselves, right? So it's not democracy at all. And shifting from there, because that discussion won't, like, we can talk it over and over.
Okay.
Like, and do you understand? We can
It's
discuss
painful. It's what
democracy
your pain. It's like talking about your pain.
Because, yeah.
You can't stop talking about it.
You understand? So, by the way, let's discuss another crucial topic here. This one really concerns each and every one of us all over the globe. We are talking about defending human rights and free speech in Africa, right? Human right is paramount. And human right, we do not buy human right.
Yes.
We are not begging for human right. We don't beg to survive. We don't beg to live. We don't beg to speak. We don't beg to walk. Do you understand? So it's a free world, just the way they told us so, even though nothing is free, actually.
Everything. When you begin to grow up, you begin to understand that there's a cost for everything. Freedom of speech is something you don't actually buy. It's an inherent right that you obtain being alive. You have your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
The divine being, the God, the creator of heaven and earth, has given you that mouth. The architect of everything has given you that mouth to speak.
Yeah.
That freedom to express yourself. So we only have guidelines that should guide us through. But here we're having people who are stopping people from speaking, expressing themselves, who are buying people's freedom, who are buying people's right to speak, who are buying everything. Every medium to communicate has been monopolized. Everything you do, it's as if before you wake up in the morning, you take permission, should I wake up today or should I not? Should I sleep? So we are being controlled. We are no longer in a society where you have the freedom to speak, you have the freedom to express yourself, or you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. You are guided, brainwashed, and controlled by a particular set of people who want you to speak only what they want you to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever you want to speak, if it's not for their benefit, you are their enemy.
They'll silence you.
Silence you. That's what we're having now. It's all over Africa and even beyond.
Yeah, that's the truth. You see, we just talked about democracy, and you see, the topic is just like working hand to hand, talking about human rights. There's been so much human rights violations in Africa, especially where we don't have, like, how do I put it? They don't allow us to express ourselves, to give our own opinion and criticism. You know, in whether good or bad. You know, everyone has his opinion. We are entitled to our opinion, right?
With the event of
we disagree to agree.
Yes.
Back here,
in your view, is not a crime.
It's not a crime. Like,
you can say whatever you want to say, but within the confined agreed limit. But here in Nigeria,
constructively,
you say something against somebody, even they are right or they are wrong, you might be sentenced, you might be taken to prison. Not just prison, you might be victimized, you might be shot down you might even find yourself serving life imprisonment. Yeah,
Mr. Emmanuel, a lot of people are in prison in Kuje here for just speaking out.
Yes.
Like, there's a guy still in Kuje prison up till now for no reason, just because he commented on, I think, Punch News. They posted something about the IG, the past IG, the IG that just left office. You know, IG of police. Sorry. He said something under the comment section, and this guy was trapped, back home, and he was picked up. As we speak, he's in prison for just commenting. Do you understand? So you see, some people are power tussle. Like, when you give them privilege to serve the people,
they become gods.
Like, they become demigods on earth. Like, you don't have to say anything concerned. Like I always say, if you are doing the right, even though you are doing the right thing, there are some people
you'll be criticized.
There are some people who must check you. Agree. Because they have to check. They have to confirm that this thing you are trying to do, is it genuine, or are you trying to just manipulate or lie to people? Do you understand? Yeah. So we're back here in Africa. Human rights violations has been all over. In Kenya, same thing. You don't speak against the government in anyhow. Do you understand? They don't allow you to criticize. Once you criticize the government, they come after you. They send their police and their SSS and the rest to get you arrested. Like recent, one of our brother, Justice Crack, that was arrested by the Nigerian army for saying the Nigerian troops at the war front are not being fed properly because they were actually sending him videos to show him, as an influencer, to expose, to speak on behalf of the Nigerian army. You understand? The top ranks army had to get him arrested for exposing such information.
Instead of running to cover their tracks.
Yes. Instead of doing them to doing the right thing.
So you understand, this is the problem. I'm telling you, Nigeria, Africa in general has a big problem. Not because of the truth being said, not because of your spoken word. It is the reaction. Like other countries of the world, once their shady deals are being exposed, they run to cover it up. They don't do any, what do they call it now, fire brigade approach to like cover up what has happened. Here in Nigeria, you speak, you are dead. Not because they want to change.
Damage control.
Damage control. They want to block that source of the information. When is it wrong for somebody to speak? Or, for instance, now I have my house, I do not take care of my house, and the dirty I throw on the floor start bringing out smells. Is it for me to go and... No, you clean it up. You you do
You
well,
monitor.
you change.
Yes.
You change your lifestyle. It's not the fault of that. I will now go out and I'll be saying the reason why my house is smelling. I don't know why is that stupid stuff that is on the floor that is bringing out this odor. It shouldn't have bring out the odor. No. If you do wrong, it will smell. It will boomerang. It will come back to you. So must you be annoyed? Must you kill people? Must you cover up? Must you send people to the war front to die because you want to cover up your
mess?
Your mess. I heard of somebody who was giving. I guess he's retired now. He said there was a time that they got weapons from Russia or from France or from US. Real artillery weapons. They had automated what they call them tankers, like artillery. These vehicles that sends IDs and they're sophisticated. Even the what do they call them now? These ammo tanks.
Tanks.
Yes, and the rest. They had all those. They had good weapons, not just the normal AK-47. They had sophisticated
anti-aircraft.
Yes, and they went against terrorists. He said every day they were doing mass destruction to those bandits. He said all of a sudden they started calling them to return the vehicle.
That story is very true because I heard the story.
They started returning all the ammunitions back, started returning the stuff.
And today nobody is accounting for those
the return
and
the weapon
those ammunition.
And the ammunitions they were using that were sophisticated, they returned it. They now left them with AK-47. And when they go to war front, they started killing them. And when they revolted, they put them to death sentence.
And some of them were dismissed.
Dismissed without compensation.
About 1,000 armies were
Who
dismissed.
does that?
You understand?
Who does
that? You see, you dismissed a Nigerian army, about 1,000 of them, but you are now. Tell me what is going on. If
giving
something
amnesty to terrorists, bandit terrorists,
so
kidnappers.
If something is not going wrong, my brother, let us be sincere.
Let this an eye opener. It is because there is. It's like a system of do you spoil your business by yourself? No, there is a system of business that they benefit from the terrorism. Like terrorists is a source of income to many of all these people.
Generals,
yes,
most of the generals they are benefiting from it.
Their own staff that they should be taking. This is the same thing about the democracy. And let us say democracy in military that you are supposed to take care of your own people. You are selling them out. You are doing whatever you want to do with them. It is wrong. And here you have them going to where foreigners come. They want to show them that they are good, they are loving. No. A lot of things have been covered under the mat, and it is not supposed to be so. We are suffering from. If you can't tell somebody is matching your leg and you cannot tell, you are just matching. I can't say excuse me. Then I'm a slave. I'm dead. We are waiting for a time that you just come and kill me and whatever. It's not supposed to be so. People have freedom to. That's a popular song of Fela. Yes.
Zombie, you push me. Yeah, go and kill. Go and run. Do this.
And you don't have any command center or algorithm in your head to check if what the command they're giving you is wrong, or you just accept. Go and kill. You go
left,
kill.
you go right, you go front.
This person is innocent. Go and kill the person. You kill because they gave you a last command and you're following the last command. Who does that? Freedom of speech is when people say the right thing, and when you hear the right thing, you say, okay, you've done the right thing. Don't go and start fighting people. Don't go and start killing people because they say the right thing. Look at the NSAS protest, for instance. You cannot protest in peace here in Nigeria before you know it's hijacked by the government, before you know they've arrested people, before you know they open life
and some bastard that call themselves thugs, paid thugs, will come out to
fight.
See, there was a time. Let me just digress a little bit. There was a time close to this Nyana here.
Yes.
There was a heavy protest. Now I was going to town to check on someone that very day. Yes. I passed through that area. When I was going and coming back, they were still there protesting. Counter protest. They call it counter protest. Okay. Some people were protesting that bad governance, no light, no electricity, no waiting. Some people came with banner, counter protest, saying Tinubu is working, Tinubu is doing this. See, that very moment, I just reasoned in my head. I say, we can never be great. We can never. In fact, we can never go forward because
Yes, it's a protest. You're offering a protest with another protest. So you are trying to dilute the whole system.
You see, they fight
Fire with
against
fire, you
bad
dilute it.
governance.
Yes.
They fight against bad governance, my brother. Even you that you are here, I don't know your mind.
Agreed.
You
You're
don't know
right.
my mind.
Before coming for this show, this was what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
The reason why we're having this problem is that nobody can actually go there and die as a Jesus Christ.
At
Because
all.
the people, the Judas behind you, the Judas
They will just take some.
the Judas during
2
Jesus Christ
million, 1
was
million,
1 out of 12.
Uh-uh.
But the one we have currently is 11 out of 1.
Yes.
So you
There
will be
are
the Jesus,
many.
the many disciples under you.
They will
are
climb on top.
They
of
will
you.
sell you for free. They will give out your location, they will kill you, and nothing will happen. So to die, that's why you see in Nigeria, we have this, there's this song that used to rain back and they say, nobody won't die, everybody won't win.
Yeah.
Like, it means that nobody wants to die. Nobody
But
wants to die for
everybody
any
wants
cause,
to
but
live,
everybody wants to live.
Yes.
Everybody wants to enjoy the better things of life. And yet we used to say we have problem. Who will be the sacrificial lamb? Who will die?
What are you enjoying when you are living
In shambles.
when you are living like someone just said in a TikTok video that life without basic amenities is lifeless.
It's lifeless.
And I agree with him because
Dude,
why are
many
you
things
living?
we
What are
pay
you living for?
Many of the things we pay for here in Nigeria are not supposed to be paid for.
Yes.
I pay for water.
Even if we are going to pay, yes.
I pay for water.
Even if we are going to pay,
Yes.
it should be less.
Less, very
Let
less.
our money also have international value.
Yes, now.
Because as of 1986,
Agreed.
$1 was equal to 1 naira.
Agreed.
$1 was equal to 1 naira.
The money
And
I spent on water, let's say annually, is close to $300. Annually, more than $300.
now,
That's what I look.
now, listen. In outside the country, like in abroad, where they supply,
treat your
they
water.
have water board that
Yes,
supply
you use
water,
your water,
supply
you have
gas.
your
See,
water consumption.
if we have all these things and we have measurement, because they have meters
Yes.
that calculate the amount of light, the amount of gas, the amount of water
Yes.
usage. Do you understand?
And
So
you have bodies
you
that check.
you have, but everything is in good condition.
That the amount of water you are supposed to use is what you are using, and the quality.
And the
There are
quality,
people that
yes.
check for the quality.
So that
control.
even if you are paying, even if it is expensive,
Yes.
number one, you have a good job
Yes.
that you can actually pay for this thing. Because
Agreed.
I have a friends who are living in abroad
Yes.
who pay for all these things,
Yes.
but they are making money per day. Someone is being paid $500 per hour.
Agreed.
Yeah, as a driver.
Yes.
So if you work 12 hours, or let's say 6 hours, $500 times 6, that's how much. And maybe you
That's
you use
$3,000.
like $500, you spend like that $500 in a day. It won't be so
It's not
expensive
bad.
for you. Do you understand?
Compared to, do you know, they are like what do you call it, Wi-Fi? Yeah, your data you consume. The rate at which you consume it and the rate at which it is being deducted from you.
The
is
calls you
it-
make.
It is not in the same proportion.
This
You pay
telecommunications
small.
that wants to slot, that want
Yes.
that want to kill.
You
We
pay
don't have
more.
any, no, re-
You
no,
pay more
no,
and you use
no
more.
regulation.
And the rate at which it is as if they pour kerosene, volatile liquid, spirit, and the rest. It's as if it is evaporating. It is not. Sometimes you sleep, you just buy data, you sleep. Before you wake up, half have gone. Who used it? Is it your spirit? So there's a lot of things. And when you speak about these things, you will not be able to walk along the road. You will not be able to walk freely.
Even in your house.
You will, in
if-
your house,
what-
you'll be closing the window.
as
and
long
checking.
as you have come out to speak against
The government,
the government or the
any
society,
important-
like
any
the
important
ill,
body.
the ill-gotten wealth of some people. Once you come out to
you
speak
will not be able
against
to
the people,
sleep again.
you will not sleep with your 2 eyes closed again, because they will be after you one way or the other. Like I have seen 1,000 times in this country, people that want to speak genuinely, who want to
The silent
talk, who want to talk the reality of the people,
You will serve life in
are being
prison.
silenced. They will kill you. Like some people, they
There's
normally
this-
offer
there's
them money.
There's this stuff we wish to talk about, that why pastors don't speak, religious leaders don't speak. Do you know there are some religious leaders having life imprisonment here in Nigeria because of what they said one time or the other? That is what we are having. If you know you have the power to speak, no, you should have the power to go to. You should be like Mandela. Nobody wants to be like Mandela again. Nelson Mandela. Nobody wants to die
In
for,
Africa,
for the good of
you try, the
country.
Westerners are there watching at you.
Not just
say,
Westerners. Your family will also kill.
They
Your
will
family
sell
will
you out.
That's the major thing. So freedom of speech entails a lot of stuff in Africa. It is now a big business. You can trace your IP address, trace your phone number, trace the stuff using. There's this video that circulated of recent that they picked the boy, they said the originator of that video. He picked the person. So there's nothing you say now in the social media that they will not trace you to the first person that started that. We have sophisticated machine. Our internet, our tech, these things are very developed. But it is meant to catch people speaking the truth. Activists, freedom fighters. You say the truth, you are in trouble. You point the truth in the right direction, you are in trouble. So that's what Nigeria now is all about.
Mr. Emmanuel.
And Africa.
We are living in a society where lies have become
the order
normal.
Of it, yes.
You know,
it's not normalized.
They normalize lies, stealing, including killing. Like if you're a killer, they normalize everything. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They normalize killing, normalize lie. Like when you lie, you are the best. Because if you see the structure of this particular government, I have been following them. Once you know how to lie, once you know how to lie, they will draw you closer.
Yes, you know how to
pay you in
white.
Dollars.
You have the boldness to
whitewash.
Yes.
You see white and you are that. I've seen people.
You are seeing black. You are calling it white.
Somebody went to Al Jazeera and was denying videos, evidence of him saying.
Thank God for AI videos. You know AI now. If there's anything, you can just tell me this is you. This is what you were doing last weekend, and you said you are not available for so stuff.
Yes.
And the rest. I say, look at the video. You see, this is AI video. This is not me. That's what we do now. That's what they do. The government, everybody, AI is in trouble. No longer the devil. Before you say it is the devil.
The devil's work.
They'll see you. They say, what's wrong? You say, no, it's the devil's work. Now you just say, no, this is AI video. The guys in what do they call them? In South Africa. What are they calling it? Those brothers, those two friends that flogged people. Those guys that were flogging.
Chief guards.
And they were all moving forward and the rest. They caught one of those guys during an interview and they were saying, is this not you flogging? He said, no, it's an AI video.
Brother, before we continue our conversation, I want to remind our brothers and sisters in New York City, health is wealth.
Yes.
Yeah, and they need to take advantage of this great opportunity. In New York City, we take care of you. By just living here, you have access to low or no cost health care, right? NYC care includes primary and preventive care, medications, mental health services, and many more. Regardless of your immigration status or ability to pay, enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc. Again, enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc, or you can call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. The number again is 6466922273. NYC Care in New York City. Healthcare is for everyone. So do take advantage of this great opportunity and help yourself, help your brother, help your family. Back to our conversation right here. Don't forget, this show is proudly sponsored by Zina Pelly, and the show is Africans Awake. We discuss our Africans problems, discuss history, in fact, everything that concerns Africa. And we urge you, our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, Uruguay, wherever it may be, Jamaica, the Black brothers, everywhere, all over the globe. We want you to support us. Go to our website, kingandqueenradio.com. Donate, to help us so that we can continue giving you good vibes. And, this station is a great station. And I want you to stay tuned tell your family members, your brothers and sisters that King and Queen Radio is the best place to be. And Africans Awake teaches everything. We bring to your doorstep everything that is hidden beneath Africa, right? You know, they won't tell you most of the things we are telling you here. We are telling you nothing but facts and reality. So back to our discussion on human rights issues right here. Human rights, it's not a favor. You have a right to live. You have a right to speak, just the way you have a right to eat. You understand? But it's like the human right has been hijacked by some few people. Do you understand? They don't allow us to speak. You understand? It's just like beating a child now, and you don't allow the child to cry, right?
That's true.
But
that's true.
You see, so we have to stand up for our right, because that's what our legend Bob Marley taught us in his song. It says, stand up for your right,
yes.
Right? We need to stand up for our right. This, our generation, we need to wake up. This generation, we don't need to sleep, because if we continue to sleep, imagine you are 35, you are 40, you have children of maybe 15, 20 years, and maybe at age 60 or 70, you are dead and you leave the country. You are gone forever. They continue suffering the same thing or even more of what you have passed through.
Because there's no future.
Yes.
We can't talk
we need
about
to fight.
Future. You can't talk
we need to fight for our right and stand up for our right. Right? Human right is not a favor at all. You should know that. It's not a favor. Do you understand? It's written in a worldwide constitution everywhere, in US, UK, China. Human right is your right. Do you understand? It's your right. So we need to stand up for our right and make sure no one hijack our right, because it's just like here in Nigeria where everybody is being scared. You can't go to farm. They have hijacked our farmland, taking out everything from us, even including your home. Do you know that I saw a video in Kwara State, where the whole community,
they pay tax.
No, they don't pay tax. Like the whole community, like the place is deserted. Nobody is there. Of
course, because the terrorists.
A whole community, everybody has run away from that community, run away from their homes. Do you know what that means?
Yes, sir.
Like,
it's a war zone, or
even in a war zone. In fact, I don't believe this kind of thing happens in Gaza. Even Gaza, where I tell you.
But really, yes, no. Gaza people are they are tenacious. They have courage. In the north, somebody was telling me of recent that they have monthly subscription, like tax. You pay monthly tax. The terrorists, you go, you give them, you line up as if you want to pay deposit in bank. You pay to the terrorists. The terrorists will give you a sleeve of that month, like a receipt. Your family member, all of you will hold that receipt. They will photocopy a copy for you, so that in any cost or any time you are being. And this place is still called that. This place is under our government. It's still under Nigerian government.
So don't you know that we have two types of government? We have the banditry that collect the ransom, and we have the other government that collect tax.
So both of them, they are taxing us. So this guy, we said
that way.
They give you if you have land, you buy the portion of land. He said his father has over 1,000 that before his dad have a plantation that they farm more than a trailer that's over 1,000 bags of beans. He said, but now the portion that the bandits give them is 11 to 23 plots. 23 that they are able to get 11 to 23 bags of beans, and which the bandits to still collect from inside the beans, and they pay to go to the farm here in Nigeria.
You see why I'm telling you? Let me just tell our listeners something. You see what my brother, Mr. Emmanuel, just said here. Some people might be thinking is exaggeration, but this is the pure reality of the Nigerian people in some part of the north.
Yes.
In Katsina, Zamfara, terrorists
have hijacked communities.
Have hijacked not just communities, local governments.
Yes.
Do you understand?
And they are
hold
the
the
local
people
government
hostage.
Yes.
Whereby they're not just even paying ransom only, but they are paying tax. They have a slip where they come, you pay tax, they give you a receipt, you understand, and you have to hold that receipt very carefully because they are coming back to ask, you understand, to know if you have been paid, who pay and who has not paid. Do you understand? So you can imagine the right of the people in their own ancestral land.
You can't speak.
They can't even say anything.
You are limited. You can't build house. You cannot build.
You cannot build.
You can't do anything.
You cannot farm without telling them. As you are farming, they have that percentage.
Yes.
After your harvest,
everything you
if you harvest 5 bags of corn,
if you have visitors, you don't tell them. They can come and carry those visitors because the payment you pay did not cover the visitors. It really covers your family member. So this is where we are in Nigeria. Currently, where what I'm scared of is that in some few years to come, if nothing is done, yes, let our governments around Africa agree that, just of recent, is it Burkina Faso that they caught 2 terrorist leaders hiding in box and they're trying to flee the country. Those ones, they are fighting terrorism to the peak, and the terrorists are running from their land. But here in Nigeria, terrorists are winning the battle. They are encompassing us.
What do you expect, my brother? What do you expect? That is why I say government are complicit. And I'm saying it without fear of no favor because it is affecting me directly. It is affecting me. It is affecting me. Even though none of my family members have been kidnapped, but those people who have been kidnapped are not better than me. And I am not better than them.
In some few years,
I am not far away from being kidnapped.
Yes, you are not. Yes. Nobody is far. You are just
a
trip away. Yes. A trip or just a ride away from being kidnapped.
I have to speak. I have to say the reality, how it is.
One of the things I would like to point out is that I believe that if nothing is done in terms of insecurity, because we're talking about the government being suppressing her citizens is something that the whole world know about. But the one that we are suffering immediately, the immediate one that we are, the one that's in close proximity to us, is that of the terrorists. In few years to come, if nothing is done with the state of Nigeria, 4 years from now or 10 years from now, before you leave your house every day, you walk in front of your house, you pay tax.
The country will be worse than Afghanistan.
And that is where we are heading to. That is where we are heading to. And because for me, I don't know why, it's not a shame if the government of Nigeria will go out and cry to the foreign government that we cannot do this thing.
Bro, forget about the foreign people. Who are the people causing these things?
They are.
Who are the people
selling weapons?
Who are the people selling weapons, producing this? So these terrorists, they are using anti-aircraft bullet that can divide human being into two.
Pass through wall.
In fact, pieces you.
Tear the wall. I've seen now. There was a military guy that was sharing a 16. Is it 9 inches or 16-inch bullets?
Bro. See,
that's anti-aircraft.
It's so unfortunate, my great people of Africa, the black people all over the world. Let me not just put it black people. It's as if maybe we are
marginalizing.
Racist. Yes, we are not racist here. We are lovers of all colors. Whether you are brown, whether you are white, whether you are whoever you are black. You don't care. We don't care. We are all humanity, and we are speaking for humanity, right? And but we have been discussing since about human rights, right? You see, it is not funny at all. Most especially in Africa, human rights violation is a daily bread to most of us. The journalists can't speak, can't say exactly what is going on. They are twisted news on television stations. Manipulated news because they don't want to say the truth. And you who want to say the truth or want to come out to say the truth, like there are some things that are happening, especially in this country, that is hidden. AIT will not take it. NTA will not talk about it. Channels will not talk about it. They only want us to know what they want us to know. You understand? Yes. And things that are happening behind, like
killings, daily killings. You can't speak about it. If you
everyone is silent. Like
there's this news one time that there was this female military personnel that fly jets to bomb the terrorists. There was a time in Nigeria that they killed her.
That was 2014. I know about the story.
Do you believe that her
I knew the
family,
woman,
her families
so-
their phones were tracked, calls they were making was being monitored if they are about saying the truth or talking to international body or anything. They were monitoring them for months. I don't know if they're still monitoring them. But
No, that case, I think, because the woman actually they suspend her. I heard about her
She's a lady.
suspension.
She's a
Yes, she's
young
a
lady.
lady. Her name is Sarah, but I don't know her
Yeah,
surname. She did a very great job 2014 confronting this Boko Haram. She did a very great job. I school at Adamawa, so and I was a victim of Boko Haram at some point, 2014. Where we ran. I slept in the bush for about 3 days. Got my legs swollen. You see children in the bush. Some women just run and leave what do they call it, tight and shed, barefooted. You see thousands of people were in the street, and under that story, that event that took place, a lot of people lost their loved ones, their friends, because when it's just like it was more than a riot. This is I faced
Targeted
we faced
killings,
war,
yes.
So a lot of things happened. That would be a story for another day. But let's talk about our conversation here, the human rights issue. What I want to tell the African people is that we need to re-educate ourselves and renew our minds. And I thank God for people like Patrice Lumumba and Joshua Maponga. Those are our strong heroes as of now, living legends who have been outspoken. They have been talking about the restructuring of Africa, the coming together of Africa, the oneness that they have been preaching, oneness of Africa. Telling us histories, things that have gone wrong. So we need to wake up as a people, and this show is for African people. We need to wake up to do the needful. We are youth. If you are 30 years, 34 years, 35 years, you are still a youth, you are strong, wake up. This is the time to wake up and speak. We have farmlands that have not been cultivated, virgin lands. We have resources that are taken away from us, and they don't allow us to speak, they don't allow us to talk. We suffer every day. Should we continue suffering like this until when are we going to get it right? Because we have been suffering. It's like God is not on our side. Or what do you think? Like, are we different? Are we animals? Or I don't really get it, because the suffering is too much, and we have resources. You can't speak about anything. You can't say anything. Every day your raw material are taken from Africa to Europe, and they process it there, send it back to you. You buy it in high, inexpensive medicine. Okay, imagine gold that we have. We have gold everywhere. We have gold in Botswana, gold in DR Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. But can you buy, as an African, can you buy gold, 25 karat gold? Can you buy even 17 karat gold? We have diamonds. Can you afford them? Can you buy them? I'm asking our African people, as an average African man, can you afford? This is your property. This is what you have. But because of negligence, you understand, because of brainwashing, we don't have materials from our leaders, So, and these are the things we need to stand up to speak of. We have right to talk. We have right to speak against this.
As an African, if justice is done, every African should have a bar of gold somewhere stored for them, because they have lands that have.
You should just go to your backyard like this and excavate gold.
You should have it. Because that's how rich we are.
Yes.
That is how rich we are. But
you understand?
You
just eat mango now, you throw the seed of a mango. Before you know it will germinate. Look at how
without doing anything, you have your mango tree.
You have your mango tree in your house.
That's
You
how
don't have
rich
to buy-
we are.
We
But
have this
there's
thing.
a lot of
Oh,
discrimination.
we have been brainwashed.
That's the world. We've been
They
brainwashed.
use religion, Christianity,
Politics.
Islam, politics. They politicize everything. Make us to feel as if we are dumb. Like
don't do
we are
anything.
dormant. We don't have anything.
Rich.
They make us to understand that we are useless. We don't have anything.
the
Everything
only
must come
cause.
from Europe.
Yes.
Everything must come from Europe.
And
Anything that is
everything-
not produced and processed in Europe
It's not good.
It's not good.
Even
You
you have
understand?
ideas.
We
within your
ourselves
own
can't even
products.
patronize ourselves.
Yes.
Like there's a saying about the Aba people, like made in Aba.
Yes.
You know, they compare this comparison
Yes.
of
Made in Aba
Germany,
goods and
Italy,
made in-
they will just use it as this thing, like maybe just to, let's say, to yab you or to
insult
laugh at
you,
you. Say,
yes.
let your shirt to you wear, so now made in Aba. Like they use it.
And this is of low
You understand?
quality.
It's of low. You can see the way we have brainwashed ourselves to the extent that you see your own brother producing something, you can't patronize him because
But
you feel that.
Do you know that the foreign goods don't even last longer than that of Aba? If you try it, buy the two one day and check. Buy the two. Buy from Dubai. Buy from, if you have the opportunity, buy from London, buy from the rest, and buy Nigeria. It doesn't. If you give them, this is Nigerian product. You use it because you don't respect it. But many times when you buy Prada, you buy Gucci, you buy Armani from foreign bodies, you want to manage this goods. You want to it's expensive. It's the price tag that is different, not the product itself. It is high time, I used to say it, we should find an African solution to African problem. When you see China products, many of the products you buy, the Armanis you buy, it's made from China. But when they get to Italy, they give them Armani and the rest, Gucci and the rest. When will we have African
Our
products?
African people will believe, because of that ego.
I'm using
want
Prada.
to show off.
What is the yardstick to tell you that American product is better than African product?
It's better than African product.
It is.
Meanwhile,
it is the brainwashing.
they are using our raw material
Yes, all the
to do all these things.
phones and the rest is from Africa. So why not let's high time we have African solution to African problem. African products. We have China products. We have made in China products. We have made in America products. We have made in Belgium. We have made in Italy. It's high time we start having made
Quality
in Africa.
stuff that we
made
have.
in Africa products. We have the name. This is African solution. If you have a television, it's not up to what they need. We will say, okay, this is African solution to entertainment problem. We are bringing our own to the limelight. You need shoes. African shoes are there. Make your choice. You understand? Make your choice on this product. If you need technology advancement, you want software, you want apps, have your. There's this one of my friends that has built software. There was this person he worked for in Nigeria that refused to pay him his money. How much did he charge? Let's say equivalent about not to $2,000. But here you have this person went outside the country, Greece. He went to Greece. They built an app that she cannot use. She cannot log into. They said she paid the money. She paid about $60-something thousand. She paid. Now, not knowing that the technology they use in building it, the hosting network, everything was based in Greece. She has to be servicing some unconsequential costs, some unfactored costs. She could not use the app. The money left. She could not charge those people to court because those people are international bodies. But here you have somebody that here in Nigeria, because you wanted to use the app in Nigeria, but you have somebody in Nigeria that built an app worth $2,000 just with a simple program, and he's doing the work you want. They refuse to pay.
Because they look at our proper,
and they are using the app.
Yeah, they are looking down our. See, that's one of the problems that we need. That's why I'm talking about renewing of our mind.
Our mind, yes.
By the time you renew your mind, you see your fellow. The number one thing in renewing your mind as an African is to see your fellow African as
your brother.
The number one priority.
Yes.
If you recognize your fellow African as your number one priority, is my brother.
Yes.
No matter what, whether you produce anything, you produce shit, I'm gonna get it from you.
Yes.
You understand? No matter what is your product,
Because
I'm gonna buy from
even the China products were not good. Far back as 10 years ago, their products were not good.
No.
If you say made in China products, we used to say it is
Yeah,
bad.
let me tell you, even till now,
Yes.
it is still this same mindset of our people
That's making it good.
they took this thing. If they go to China now
Yes.
to produce, maybe for example,
Phone.
touchless
Yes.
phone,
Yes.
the Chinese people will ask you,
What is the standard?
what is, thank you,
And they will select
because they work with
A,
standard,
B standard,
whatsoever.
C standard.
Yes,
You're
like
right.
chargers, earpiece, and the rest.
Yes.
They are the one to tell them to produce low quality.
There was a
Do you
power
understand?
bank. There was a
Because
power
of-
bank of recent
Yes,
that rained on. I don't know whether you saw it. Big power bank. The remaining part of it was just cassava mixture. The lithium battery in it is just two finger battery, and they said it's about 50,000 mAh. It's heavy. It's everything, but you cannot use it to charge one phone. You cannot even use it to charge phone half to have battery.
It is the way they want them to do. It is still our African brothers that still go to China and tell them to produce low quality so that they can bring them. We are foolish people now, so that they will bring. We are dustbin.
just
Everything
dump
that has
everything.
spoiled, everything that is not good from that side is good for us to
I'm
consume.
hoping
They
for a
bring
day
everything.
I'll have a power bank made by a Nigerian person. I'll buy it.
We have people. See, we have people that do robotics, scientists, great scientists that think critically, like they can. We have a guy in Jos in Jetan
Yes,
that can
makes
couple
cars,
that
yes.
makes cars.
I've seen that.
Yes, I watch his
Yeah, I
videos.
watch his videos.
There's a guy from Anambra, I think, is it Anambra, that is onto robotics, that use cartons.
We have those that make
They
planes.
use cartons to do
drone. Some make drones. I've
some
seen
make
them.
drones with
I've
from
seen
scratch with cartons with all these. Do you understand?
I've seen them.
So we have that talent, but the manpower, the
Finance.
the finance,
The backing
the
of
backup,
government.
the
Like
backbone.
China, every China.
They don't even
Chinese
want
person
us.
have
Your
backup.
government, your government wants you to grow
No.
with that kind of a knowledge, so that you'll be great.
And if you are to sell the knowledge, they buy almost everything. They
Yes.
just want you to be working under them.
Do you
Any
understand?
company you see working today, the owner of that company is just a puppet.
It's a puppet because
And that is why
they
for a
will
very
tell
long
him
time,
what to do.
We used to say that Dangote is a puppet. We used to say Dangote is a puppet. A lot of people used to talk about it, that he's not the actual owner of his business, because we have a lot of investors, strong people that we don't know what is happening. But that's another issue for another day.
Of
The real
course.
truth is that our voice has been taken from us, our capacity, your skills has been taken from you. Because your skill is an interpretation, is what you use to interpret what is happening around you. It's giving back to society, speaking. Your skill is a language, your talent is a talent. Your talent is a speech to the community. Whatever you are doing is like imputing your own flavor to the nation, to the country, to the continent at large. But here you are, we are being handicapped, we are being taken away, your platform to work is being taken away from you. And for me, that's all for me. I say that every day, our voice is being suppressed. Your skill is being suppressed. What you know today, you might not know it tomorrow. I remember when I finished, when I graduated from school, my brain was sound. I could take a lot of lectures for more than 4 hours without reading. I was good. I had a lot of dreams. The things I never expected to do.
The things are beginning
The
to
things
die
I
off.
never expected to do after school, the kind of jobs I never planned for. Outside my profession, I've done them just to survive,
Bro,
just to keep moving.
This is Nigeria.
Thank you.
This is Nigeria. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. We have had a lot of conversation. You see, even if we talk from now till tomorrow, I won't be tired. I won't be tired because I have a lot in my mind to say. And
Yes.
you out there, I know you have a lot in your mind also to say. But how long do we complain? Because we have to complain and take action. Because we have been complaining, and praying according to our pastors, our religious fathers, imams. Keep praying. Prayer has not solved anything for once. If you check in Nigeria, we have if you check every angle, you see churches. I will not blame Peter Obi for saying he will turn most of the churches into industries when it comes into power. For saying that, I will not blame him because we are so much prayerful. We pray day and night, and nothing is working. We complain, nothing is working. So it is time for us to wake up and not just waking up, take action. We are the power. We are the leaders. We are strong. We don't allow these people to hold us hostage for too long.
Of course.
Do you understand? We have to stand up strong, fight for our rights. We'll be signing out today, and next week we'll come again with another great conversation. Do not forget to like and share our pages, King and Queen Radio on Facebook, Brooklyn Station as well. We have great shows all through the week. We have Monday night show, Africans Awake, and of course, Afrobeat Extravaganza by the Padma himself. We'd love to see you again. Don't forget to cite also sisterdubong.com for your spiritual and cosmic horoscope reading. If you are depressed, like I always say, if you are depressed, you are frustrated, you find it difficult to navigate this life, make sure you search sisterdubong.com and you'll be fine. That's all I can say. If you can't reach her on the website sisterdubong.com, you can call this number, the studio line, 718-253-7273. The number again is 718-253-7273. Don't forget, human rights is not a favor. It is your right, and it is everybody's right. Mr. Emmanuel, before we call it a day, what do you have for our listeners?
Well, for me, it's something. Human rights is a freedom that you've been given. It's inherent, and as you live life, you begin to go on. Do not hand over your rights to anybody for free. It is something that once you have lost, you can never gain it back. So be focused, do your doings, do whatever you need to do, put your own quota. Make sure you say when you are about to say, make sure you say what you should say, make sure you are doing what you ought to do. And we'll all be all right. We'll all be good.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you so much. It's been a great time having you in the studio. DJ Padma will be leaving you guys in the hands of DJ Padma.
Yes.
Right, so go and tie your shoelace, tell your brother, tell your families, tell your friends, your loved ones that King and Queen Radio is the best place to be, So, like my brother rightly said, don't allow anybody to take your right away from you. You have the right to live, you have the right to eat, you have the right to do whatsoever you want to do, as long as you don't encroach on other person's right. Okay? So stay safe, stay healthy, and love one another, check on your brothers and sisters and your friends, your loved ones, call them, check on them time to time, let's spread this love, the message of love. And remember, as Africans, we need to come as one, if we want to enjoy the goodness and mercies of the Lord that He has made for us, our heaven, that heaven they are talking about, that is somewhere else. It's here. It's here.
Yes. Make the environment good.
We have everything. God has given us gold, diamond, lithium, everything we can think of. Food, good food, corn. We have everything. So let's open our eyes.
Don't let anybody deceive you and tell you there's a heaven coming. This is your heaven.
Of course.
Make it beautiful. Make it worth living. Yes.
Yeah.
Focus on the heaven you have and don't focus on the one you don't have yet.
Of course.
Make this one good. And through the goodness of this one, if there's anyone where you are going to, then definitely you'll be there.
Of course. So, signing out, I am Billions and Emmanuel. Peace and blessings. See you next time.
The true original African reader and advisor has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Dubong, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
What do you want it? So I got right back up when I was falling. You see this music that they sing, it is my only calling. Me no one hear any girl when they telling me say she love me. The only thing on my mind, I want make this bastard money.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger. My eye don't drop plenty water. panic it in the bro. All of far from east to west to be not to south. Hey, whoa. And the one that I might pass, they go fetch you water. They look that I forget you all in the end. I promise you my name going big bell for the eye kokoro. My pakoro pako still the sell. Big name, I made the bello. You know they take money, no be my fellow. Call it resi if you need the money to borrow. And if the money matter, when you choose a lot more Latin, let me let it be good. I want my bunny, the top and my dick. About it, Kadawaja, about it, Kafabu, about what you mean, my power, Pelly swag. Eyes on the prize, I'm what they turn it to buy when I'm wise. I don't need to tell you how we gas. She ain't no fit, but say you wise.
Dreams, my ambition and my journey, and the places them me I want to go. My plans laid out, smart boy executing my goals. Me, I want to make sure when I strike, he go enter for me for the post. A wise man once asked me, how bad do you want it? So I got right back up when I was falling. You see this music that they sing, it is my only calling. Me no one hear any girl when they telling me say she love me. The only thing on my mind, I want make this bastard money. Freedom, lead them, ups and downs, I see them. Even though right now we winning, I know they too relax, I'm pretty too relax. I'm on that team, I'm my highest self. Stay talking like YSL, just working on my clientele. Spreadsheet where I excel, cause the Brabos no go by itself. Them love her bro, that's lively. They know they respond, now she calling me Zaddy. I know they too power, cause I know that's so lively. So I don't carry you, I be chasing my dreams. My ambition and my journey, and the places them me I want to go.
It's lyrics.
I'm a rawa, oh, kabari rawa. I'm a rawa, oh, kabari rawa.
Make sure you check on your loved ones. Make sure you check up on your friends. This is Africans Awake on King and Queen Radio. Brooklyn Station. Big shout outs to Zina Perlin. Big shout outs Billion. Big shout out Valentine. Big shout outs John Friday. Big shout outs to all my Jamaican fans.
Might try to take control of me, but I'm a devil is a liar. And that's why
Big shout outs to all the Americans, Canadians, Asians, Africa. This is Africans Awake live on King Kong Radio, Brooklyn Station. What are you doing? Tune in. Yeah, we're live. Keep sharing the live and show some love to your loved ones and your friends out there. DJ Pat Max on deck, giving you good morning music, sweet music, fine music.
Stay relevant like Blackberry Chacha. Stand fit, never shake nor stagger. Now you can't take bad man figure maga. Go punish any. Tell me what your friends when you smoke with. You kill her with the best that your mama roses. You see a man face but never know emotive. That's why you let her never ever show emotion. Somebody help. If they been dead with the G, as it is every day see fighting for oxygen. Back then when we be small picking, and my niggas from the start, from when it all began.
I love the way you wind it. Say me, I love the way you wind it. Good, I love the way you wind it. Yeah. Say me, I love the way you wind it. Baby girl, just dance and rewind it. I make you wine and rewind it. Good, wine and rewind it. Baby, wine and rewind it. Me, I'm feeling cool now. It's Friday, dance and move now. Dance to rhythm and blues now. Anything that makes you move now. Hey, that girl's so rude now. She got me in the mood now. now. She sweet past rhythm and blues now. You whine too fast, please slow down, move. You got me so confused. You got me in the mood. You got a boy feeling rude.